Hey, this is Steven here with Armed Culture, bringing you news related to the Second Amendment regarding self-defense and the violent world happening around us. Reminding you to be prepared and vigilant at all times. Today's one is messy, all over the place, and I think I count at least 3 or 4 firearms. It's crazy. There's dash cam video captures the deadly shooting in Seattle Lake City neighborhood. This one gets pretty interesting. So there's some grainy footage here. Don't worry, I got a version on X that we can actually slow down and get to the nitty gritty and look at it. But police investigating a deadly shooting in North Seattle occurred on Wednesday evening. This was December 11th. At 6 p.m. that Wednesday evening, police are responding to a call. Dash cam video of the incident shows moments leading up to and after the shooting. The video shows some kind of fight breaking out. The person who had the camera's name is Kelly Lockhart. She was parked her car. She was asking, you'll see in the video, a car is kind of in the way, and so asking him to move. So as that driver opens his door, you see a fight coming out of the right hand of the screen. The group's yelling, and then at some point a man falls to the floor and gun starts showing off. A woman is shot. The dash camera, she runs behind her car, ducks behind her car, gets safe. But unfortunately, it didn't end well for everybody involved. This is very interesting. One man was killed and a woman is hurt in the shooting. Police say they took the woman into custody as they believe she and this other man were actually assaulting the person who shot them. According to the spokesperson from the King County Pearson, the woman is still under investigation, but actually she has been released as there's no evidence tying her necessarily to the homicide at the moment, but or at least not enough to hold her in jail. But the police believe it is a possible case of self-defense. The shooting occurred at 5:20 p.m., so just around that 5 or 6 o'clock mark. The 30-year-old woman or man was shot, who later died, and the 40-year-old woman was reported in stable condition, according to the police. Police added that the woman was shot. The woman who was shot was arrested for the assault and the fight immediately preceding the shooting, and said the man would have been arrested for the assault if he had not succumbed to his injuries. Photo obtained by Como News shows an assault of the suspect engaged in a physical altercation with a man in the middle of a street, seconds after he appeared to be knocked to the ground when gunshots were fired. The third individual involved has not been located, but the police say they just want to question him and likely that he's not under arrest. We have the video, though, because it's interesting. A lot kind of happens on it. Let's watch it once at normal speed, and then from there we will watch it at a slower speed. So in it, you can see there's a man crouching down here and a dog. They are uninvolved. You see a black hoodie as well as a gray hoodie beating up on another black outfit where the jacket comes off in flannel. This also person here is unrelated, and this car here is the one that the lady was asking to move. That is the Lockhart, the lady that was the dash cam video came from. It's kind of all running around, and then you see a lady here, and that's when the video stops. So let's slow this down here and kind of take it a little bit frame by frame. Let's go real slow right here. Right. So the dog kind of enters there, and of course the dog and the man crouching in the hat are not necessarily unrelated, but not the focal point of this video. You see a woman or a black hoodie with a bag and a gray hoodie holding onto a bent over black clothed individual, and they are beating him up. You can kind of see some swings going here and there. There's a good swing coming at with the right hook there. At which point they are grabbing his hoodie, so it's getting separated from. You can see it's starting to slip off the back of his back. They actually get it off right there, and the man in the flannel starts running. They drop it. He gets also decked in the back of the head. You can see him fall, and you can see here, you also see kind of the gray hoodied man will kind of pop up here, and you can see more striking motions coming at it, while the black hoodied individual runs to the victim on the ground. Right here, it's kind of hard to see, but they are assaulting him, or presumably assaulting him. You can kind of see the black hoodied individual right here and the gray hoodied individual right there. And then the dash camera comes into frame, sees what's going on, trying to assess the situation. The black hoodied individual starts coming back around the back end of the car. And then the dog runs, the lady starts running, the man in the sedan still paying attention to what's going on. You can see him kind of fiddle around in his waistband, probably grabbing his firearm. Out comes another firearm. You can see the lady here just before she hits the deck. You can see another firearm in her hand as well, right there. And just after this is where she falls. This is the lady, the 41-year-old lady that got hit. And then you also see the man in the gray jacket take off running. It's really hard to tell, but you can see another person moving over here. I presume that's the person on the ground, as well as the gentleman in the sedan. Also, maybe adding to the fire. I'm not sure. He doesn't look like he's being investigated at the moment, or it doesn't look like the police are looking for him. They're really looking for the man that was taken down right here. As you can see, he falls, and that is when they say the shots start getting off, is after he falls and is being assaulted on the ground there. Man, this one, it's really messy because it's not like, we don't know what happened before this point, what led to the assault. Who knows? Maybe the guy in the hoodie started, or the guy later that we know as the man in the flannel, started an altercation. We don't know. But looking at it here, he's clearly, it's a 2-on-1 assault. The black hoodied, what we later know as the lady who falls at the end of the video, and the gray hoodied individual are beating up on this man. He is bent over. He's not in a great fighting position. He falls to the ground. Seems like he retrieves a firearm and starts fighting back. The police are still looking for the man for investigation. This one, I mean, the police are kind of thinking it might be a self-defense case, but are not sure yet. What are your thoughts after looking at this video? It's a really muddy one. It's really hard to figure out what's going on as far as where the individual shots were coming from. But a man is being assaulted, and even if the shots that actually got off were from our sedan gentleman here, he is seeing someone getting assaulted and takes action to defend those around him. Not necessarily self-defense, but I guess you could say area defense. But who knows, that attack come onto him later, so it could be a self-defense later. He sees firearms are going off in his area, he takes action. Take a look at the video, watch it again. Let me know what your thoughts are on it and what you see as far as, is this justified? Is it still too early to tell? What are your thoughts? Get down in the comments. If you know more information, let us know. Again, if you liked this video, if you found value, hit that like button. If you want more news related to the Second Amendment regarding self-defense and the violent world happening around us, subscribe to Armed Culture. We're bringing you news all the time, reminding you to stay prepared and vigilant. Again, my name's Steven. Bye.